Hello, Leandro. How are you? Good night.
Hey teacher, good night. I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. All right. Well, let's please continue. And yesterday we reviewed the three basic grammar structures: simple present, simple past, and present continuous. And well, let's please work on this conversation practice really quick. Let's begin with the first question. What time did you go to bed last night?
Last night I went to bed. I think that it was 3 a.m. Yes, 3 a.m.
Okay, all right. Very late.
Yes, very late.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
I didn't. No, I ate something. I think it was milkshake. I think is the name, and with toast and pan tostado is toast, isn't it?
Yes.
With toast and who do you and butter. Yes, butter.
All right. Where did you grow up?
I grew up here in La Paz, Bolivia, for my entire life until now. I've never moved to another city.
All right. And did you travel to another country last year? If yes, which country?
Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't travel to any country this year. Principally because we are in this pandemic. If if it weren't a pandemic, I think that I would have traveled to the United States, but I couldn't. But no, yeah, I know. In the past year, I didn't travel.
All right. Did you feel tired this morning? If yes, why?
Yes, a lot because this morning was my last test. That it was like my final exam, and it was like 3 hours, like 3 hours thinking, and I just wanted to go to have a little bit of rest.
All right. And did you spend money yesterday? If yes, what did you buy?
Um, Yesterday I think not. Um, Instead I think that I earned money because I helped my cousin's friend um to make his he was moving to Cochabamba, and I helped him with him with like carrying things like carrying sofas and lifting lifting stuff or something like that. I earned money instead of spending money. Yes.
All right. So that's great. Earning, it's better than spending, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was
All
an
right.
opportunity. My friend called me at 8 p.m. and he told me, "Hey, bro, there is a work." And I said, "Where?" And he told me my cousin wants to move, and he needs some help with him stuff. And I said, "Of course, I'm going."
Nice. And did you eat at the restaurant last week? If yes, what did you eat?
And no, I didn't eat in a restaurant last
All right. And did you get a haircut last month? If yes, where did you get a haircut?
week. Yes, I get a haircut this afternoon, like 2 hours ago. And I got a haircut here in my zone. I live for Irpavi, and I have a hairstyler is peluquero hairstyler,
Yes, hairstylist
a barber, like
or
something like that.
barber.
And
Yes.
yes, I'm here in Irpavi. It's like 2 blocks from my house.
Oh, that's very near. So
Yes,
close. Were you busy yesterday? If yes, why? If no, why not?
I think yes because I had to study a lot for my last exam, and also I had my Russian lessons and my English lessons as every day. But now I am more free. Like I am more relaxed because I don't have any more classes like from a university. And yes, but yesterday, yes, I was busy.
All right. Finish this sentence, please. Yesterday I didn't because.
Okay, yesterday I didn't go to the gym because it was closed.
All right, perfect. The next grammar structure that we are going to be reviewing is the future with will. Well, as you know, there are two grammar tenses, which we are going to be seeing both. But let's please review on this. Well, as you know, we are going to be using the auxiliary will for all the subjects, and in the negative form is won't, and the verb in the base form always. So you will go to the cinema. They won't go to the cinema. Will you go to the cinema? Yes, I will. No, I won't. And of course that we can apply WH questions. And this grammar structure is very easy. Why? Because you only use the auxiliary for all of the subjects. And in your answer, you also use will, and in the negative form, won't. So it's very simple, right? So where will you go tomorrow? For example, I will go to the supermarket. All right. Doubts or
Okay.
questions about this?
No, any doubt.
Great. Going to. Well, whenever you are using going to, you know that you have to use the verb to be. So as we know, subjects are conjugated with each and one of the verb to be. So I am, you, and or the plural are, and the singular is. So I am going to travel. You are not going to travel, or you aren't going to travel. And for making questions, we place the verb to be before the subject and then going to and the verb in the base form also. Are you going to travel? Yes, I am. No, I am not. And well, you can use always the contracted form or the complete form whenever you are writing negative statements or questions or answering the questions. And
Okay.
of course that we can apply information questions as well. For example, why are you going to travel? Because I will be on vacation, or because I am going to be on vacation. So, any doubts or questions about going to?
Yes, it's like how can we difference if we have to use going to or will, or there is any
Yes.
difference if we
And
use
here
one
is the
or another?
difference. Yes,
Okay.
there is a difference. Well, whenever we are talking or using will, we are expressing a future actions decided at the moment of speaking. So immediate decision. Example, when you go to a restaurant and you order, of course you don't know or you don't plan what you are going to order, but some people do, right? So this example
Yeah.
given, I'll have a salad now. It's like a immediate decision. So will. And here, going to. Well, it is used to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. So prior plans. I am going to visit my aunt next Friday. Here, the other use of will. Express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. I think United will win the game. So this is personal. Is your opinion. I think Bolivia will win the next game. Is your personal opinion. You don't know. It's just a prediction. Here, expresses a prediction based on present evidence. So whenever you have evidence and you want to make a prediction, you're going to use going to. Look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. Here, will. Express a future fact. The sun will rise tomorrow. It's a fact that the sun rises every day, right? So, future with will. Express that something is about to happen when we see it, when we can see it. Get back, the bomb is going to explode. And well, whenever we are using will and going to, we use it for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning. The meaning of these two sentences is the same, but the specific usage is different, right? So it is the
Right.
same saying, I think it will be foggy tomorrow, than saying, I think it is going to be foggy tomorrow. It's the same meaning, but the usage is different. All right. Doubts or
All right.
question?
No, any doubt.
Great. Amazing. All right. So here we have a conversation using the future with will. The first question: what time will you go to bed tonight?
Tonight, I think I will go to bed as same as yesterday. I think at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m.
All right. And what will you eat for breakfast tomorrow morning?
I don't really know, but I think that it will be the same as other days, like just bread with some butter and milkshake.
All right. And number three: what will you do this coming weekend?
This coming weekend, I don't really know, but I think that I will go to my friend's house to sleep there or something like that, or go camping. I think that it will be a
And
great plan.
all right. And how old will you be in 10 more years? And what job will you have?
I will be 27 in 10 years. Almost 28, and I hope to have a job of being like a professor or yeah, something like that. A professor or an scientist, an investigator.
All right. And will you be rich in the future? Why or why not?
Um, I, I I I don't think that I will be rich in the future because my career is like something that it is not good paid, and like being a scientist is not the most luxury thing in the world, and yeah, and that's why.
All right. Okay. And do you think robots will replace teachers 50 years in the future? Why or why not?
Um, yes, I think that robots will replace some teachers, not all of them, because I think that there are some assignments that needs a teacher, like a physical teacher, a human teacher, because a robot will won't be never won't be able to express as a human. But I think that there will be robots like for kids that teach like the vowels, the letters, how to write some words and something like that.
All right. And do you think we will have a test in English next week? Why or why not?
Uh, Teacher,
Yes. Question number seven. Do you think we
wait,
will
wait,
have
wait me
it?
a second. I think that my computer connected to the Bluetooth. Okay, sorry. Wait me a second.
Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay, could you speak?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Okay, yes, okay, I listen to you now.
Amazing. All right. So do you think we will have a test in English next week? Why or why not?
Yes, I think that we will have it because I think that we have tests almost every week and a half or something like that. And yes, I think that we will have
Yes.
a test
Every 8 days, right?
every 8 days. Yes.
Right. Will you cook dinner tomorrow? Why or why not?
I think that I want because in my family we are not accustomed to eat dinner. We just like go to drink some coffee and with bread, but no dinner.
All right. Okay. Will the sun set at 7:02 p.m. tomorrow? If not, what time will it set?
Um, I don't think that sun will set at that time because now we are in how do you say invierno? In winter, in winter.
Winter.
and I think that the sun will rise, will sunset. Now I think that the sun will set more earlier. I mean like six and a half or something like that.
All right. Will you ask me any more will questions? Why or why not? Will I ask you in this case?
Yes, I think yes because we are practicing.
All right. Very good. Wonderful. All right. So these were the conversation practice using will. Now you know future with will. And well, we are going to review also the present perfect tense. And well, we have here the specific usage and as well as the examples. I will read the specific usage and you will read each example, okay?
Okay.
We use the present perfect tense to express things you have done in your life.
Okay. She has never studied Japanese.
To express numbers of times you have done something.
How many times have you tried to call her?
To describe recently completed actions which are important now.
I have some bad news. I've lost my job.
To express situations that started in the past and are still true.
I've known James for 4 or 5 years.
To describe then finish actions or situations.
I've read half of the book.
Perfect. And well, this is the grammar structure that we know. We use have or has depending on the subject. We know that have we use for the singular subject I and for plural subjects, and has for the third person singular. So, and of course, this is very important and one specific characteristic about the present, about the all the perfect tenses, past participle. Affirmative, I have tried sushi. Negative, just adding not to the auxiliary. So have not or haven't, has not or hasn't. I have not tried sushi. In questions, we place the auxiliary before the subject, and the rest is the same. Have you tried sushi? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Doubts or questions about the present perfect, Leandro?
And I don't think so.
Perfect. Let's please work on this practice. And that will be. There you go. Please work on this practice and let me know when you're done, okay? Thank you.
Okay, I'll let you know. Teacher, could you put the last picture, like it says the rules of the present perfect?
Yes, of course. This one, right?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. How are you doing with the practice, Leandro?
Yeah, I've already completed, teacher.
All right. And how did you do?
Yeah, I think good. I got 9/10.
All right. That's great. And well, the next thing we're going to review is also the present perfect tense, but specifically with for and since, these use. And well, we have seen this before, and we said that for is whenever we are expressing a length of time, all right, or a period of time, as it says here. And since indicates the starting point of an action, something that happened. So here we have. We use for and since to talk about the length of time of a particular action. And the difference is for expresses a period of time, length of time, the duration of the action. And since is to indicate the starting point of an action. And here we have some examples which we use with this preposition for that expresses period of time for 7 minutes, for 3 weeks, for 2 days, for 5 months, for 8 years, for 3 centuries, for a long time, forever. And since 8 o'clock, since June 1st or 1st June, since Monday, since December, since 1984, since 1900, since I left school, since the beginning of time. And well, we can apply this specific expression of period of time with the present perfect as well as the present perfect continuous. And well, here we have some examples using both. Could you read, please, these three examples here? Thank you.
Okay, I've been working at this company for 3 years. Mary has been married for 5 months. They have been at the hotel for 2 weeks.
And
And
with since,
the restaurant has been open since this afternoon. She has lived here since 1970. They have been at the hotel since last Monday.
amazing. So this is the main difference, all right? So period of time that the action lasted and the starting point specific. You understand the difference?
Yes, I think I understand.
All right, great. Let's please, oops, work on this practice really quick. There you go.
Okay, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, did you already finish?
Great. And how did you do?
Right, I got 10/10.
Amazing. Let's please move forward. Well, present perfect continues. And same as present perfect, we are going to be using the same auxiliaries followed by been. This is also going to be part of the auxiliary and the verb in the ing form. So you have been working, she has been working, she has not been working, or she hasn't been working. Questions, we know that we place the auxiliary before the subject followed by been and the verb in the ing form. Has she been working? Yes, she has. No, she has not or hasn't. And well, here we have an example. My cat has been sleeping all day. Doubts or questions about the present perfect continuous?
And yes, I would like to know the differences between the present perfect continuous and the present perfect.
The present perfect continuous, it's going to be talking about sentences that happens in the present time. Whereas the present perfect continuous are actions that started in the past and continues into the future. Present simple continues, it's started in the present and projects into a near future. But this one started in the past. Past is present perfect. Past.
Okay.
Example, she has not been working. We know this action started. No, maybe she hasn't been working for 12 years, 20 years. So this is an action that started in the past and it's projecting until now, the present time, right? And maybe even into the future.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then we don't know
that's
when it started.
exactly. For example, here, she has been working. We don't know when she started working. But if, of course, if we write down the specific time words, like she has been working in that company for 10 years, then we know the action started at 10 years ago and it continues into the present and is going to continue onto the future because we don't know when she's going to quit to this job.
Okay. Okay, I
Yes.
think they understand.
All right. Very good. And well, here we also have a practice. There you go.
Teacher,
And
have
let
you
me know
sent the?
the practice. Yes, I did.
Uh,
I will send it again. No, I
okay,
didn't.
okay, yes, yes, yes. It is.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, did you have already finished?
Great. And how did you do?
I think good. I got 8 over 10.
All right. Wonderful. Let's please move forward. Next, we are going to be reviewing on tag questions. And well, we have reviewed this before, but it is very important to remember, right? There are two ways to write tag questions. The first one is having an affirmative sentence and the tag negative. The other way, the other way is the other way around. Negative sentence and affirmative tag. And here we have using the simple present tense with the verb to be, and we have two examples. Could you read them, please?
Okay, she's American, isn't she? She isn't American, is she?
Present simple with
You
verbs.
study, don't you? You don't study English, do you?
Past simple.
You were at home, weren't you? You weren't at home, were you?
Past continuous.
Tom was watching TV, wasn't he? Tom wasn't watching TV, was he?
Present perfect.
He has written 5 letters, hasn't he? He hasn't written 5 letters, has he?
Past perfect.
You had lunch, hadn't you? You hadn't had lunch, had you?
Future with will.
He will read this book, won't he? He won't read this book, will he?
Yes, will he. Modal verbs.
He can read this book, can he? He can't read this book, can he?
Correct. And well, as you can see, tag questions are basically two questions in one, right? The question itself and then the second confirmation. She is American, isn't she? So we are double, like double question in one. Basically, we're question twice in one. And well, we just follow, right? In the tag, we are always going to be writing the auxiliary of the grammar structure and followed by the subject of the sentence. We are going to just copy the subject and adding a question mark, of course. Doubts or questions about this?
Yes. Also, if we say, for example, he should um paint. No, he should eat his vegetables, shouldn't he? You have to use the should with the negative form also, isn't it?
Yes, with all models.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Right, very good. Let's please work on this practice. There you go.
Okay, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, did you already finished?
Great. And how did you do?
And I think good. I got 10/10.
Amazing. And well, the last thing we are going to be reviewing on this unit is the use of verbs followed by an object and followed by an infinitive. And well, here we have some verbs that follow this structure. We have the following verbs: allow, ask, help, need, invite, order, remind, tell, want, would like, would prefer, would hate, would love. And as we see here in blue, we have some objects in sentences that they can be considered: Mary, so personal pronouns; her, possessive adjective; us, also the students, noun; Peter and John can be a noun, or it can even be, part of the subject, what we are talking in the sentence about. And followed by to do, any infinitive actually. To play, to come, to visit, to go, to wait, to leave, to wash, everything, any infinitive. And here we have a specific examples. Could you please read them?
Okay. They allowed us to go to the party.
Yes. Subject, verb, object, infinitive, and complement. Here, please.
We want the students to visit the new museum. She told me to go there. We would like you to come with us. I ordered Mary to wait. He asked us to leave by 7:30.
Correct. So we can also follow this grammar structure to use a verb, subject, a verb, an object, and the infinitive. And of course, a complement to make sentences. Doubts or questions about this?
And now I think that I understand.
Amazing. And well, these are the most common verbs that are followed by object and infinitive, okay?
Okay.
And well, here it is the practice. There you go, please.
Okay, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, teacher, I've already finished.
Great, and how did you do?
I think that good. I got 7/10.
All right, well, that's great. Well, you don't have to forget, no, the specific structure. And well, this is all related to the first unit, so I will be assigning the quiz as well. And tomorrow we will start with unit number 2.
Okay,
Amazing. All right, Leandro. So let's please work on the survey, and that will be all for tonight. Thank you.
okay, I'll do it. Okay, there we go.
All right, Leandro. Thank you very much. Have a great night and see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, teacher, have a great night. See you then.
See you. Goodbye.